everybody, it's me, Carlo Libertini, and thanks for hanging out today. We're going to take a look at something really cool. Meet Humanoid by the great folks at Baby Audio. Humanoid is a fresh approach to pitch correction and vocal resynthesis, and there's nothing subtle about it, however. Why? Well, it's because it's designed and created to transform your voice into something completely new. Kind of blurs the line between tuner, vocoder, wavetable synthesis, and a lot more. Is it a merge between musician and machine? I think so. I created this demo session, so let's dive right in, take a listen, and cover all its features. Now that voice you're hearing is mine, recorded with a microphone and run through Humanoid. And then we'll add another layer right here. It really does resynthesize the human voice in limitless ways. It's a lot of fun to use and super creative. We'll cover all these features right now. So there we have it, a little sample of Humanoid. Now, let's cover these features because I feel this is such a creative and fun application. I've been having a really great time with this, and I know you will as well because Baby Audio just makes great stuff. Now, of course, I want to start here with the settings. I choose to activate tooltips here, and you got two themes, black and white. You got a quick start. That'll give you some tips and tricks to lead you into the applications your first time. Check for versions. Here's the manual. Always check that out. And of course, give feedback because we care. All right. Now, there are 5 main sections here. You've got pitch, the utility section, the synthesize section, filter, and effects. And you could use any one of these or a blend of all 5 of them to really transform your voice. But the first thing you got to do is kind of get a source in there. As I did is I recorded a vocal right here. Let me solo this and let me bypass Humanoid. You and me, reality. That is my voice going directly into the computer, into another one of my favorite plugins, iHeart NY2 by Baby Audio, and into Crystalline for some reverb, also by Baby Audio. An amazing, amazing reverb. Okay, let's bring this back in. And by running it through one of the presets called Android on the line, we have again, so cool. Now, so you start with your scale. And notice, because I have tooltips activated here, in the view area, in the window, we'll see what each one of these functions do. Again, really handy, especially when you're getting started. So I recorded this in the key of D minor, which means I have to set the scale. And down here, you want to start with your key. Choose that, choose the key, the letter, obviously D, and then major or minor, D minor. Because remember, this is a form of vocal tuning, if you will. Really aggressive form of tuning. So this is also the scale mode is that's also only available in the scale mode. When you go to notes, you also have MIDI, which is going to, again, allow you to control the pitch via a MIDI device. Here back in notes, you can choose the notes manually if you want, and lock. You can lock the preset. Okay, so there, again, there's a lot of ways to get your creativity flowing with this. I sense most of you might use scale or MIDI. MIDI is great because you can actually play the audio and add harmonies, if you will. More on that in a sec. So in the pitch section, we've got key where you want to start. Again, D minor. And then we have the quantize, which again is only available in when you're on scales right here. And it's a nice quick way to, it says quickly how to apply pitch correction. So do you want it fast or do you want it slow? Right now it's set somewhere meeting around 23. Robotify, this is where it all starts to take shape. You can increase the synthetic quality of the signal. Check it out. Let's bring it back down. And then just to quantize for quicker. And of course, Foreman's going to shift the resonant frequencies. I have it pitched up higher right here. So you can start shaping the pitch of your audio in an aggressive vocal tuner style here in the pitch section. I do recommend starting with the correct key because, you know, we are keeping this musical in this example. Next, we've got utility. And under utility, it's kind of a set of tools. We have the range, and this is going to set the range from where you're singing. For example, from C to G. You can actually, well, here's a tip for you. You can set it to match the range of the original vocal performance. That way, it's sure to target and hit the notes that are in that range of notes that you're singing. And of course, we have a de-esser. Now, notice down here, you've got the gear icon on most of these. This is because you can choose that and further adjust the calibration of that utility. So the de-esser here right now is set with an attack of 33 and a sensitivity of 59. If I wanted to attack a little bit quicker, just increase it like that, and you can deactivate the icon there. And then to increase the effect, just raise and lower it. A little aggressive there. I don't want to take out too much of my S's. And the same with the gate. You got settings here for gate calibration. You got smoothing calibration, which applies an EQ filter for smoothing out to kind of eliminate unwanted noises, if you will, just to really smooth it out. It's an EQ shape. Here you can activate it. You can see the timbre and the pitch for the smoothing calibration. Let's activate the gate a little bit. Again, super easy to use and self-explanatory. And here, right now, under the sharpen, you can adjust it from 0 to 100%. This is going to add a pre-EQ curve for cleaning up the content a little bit, if you will. Okay, so you got smoothing, which will reduce the intensity of noisy parts, and the sharpen, which, you know, will add a pre-EQ curve to give you a cleaner input signal. This is all going to gel and work together as your effect grows, because you can do a lot with very little here using Humanoid, and we've only covered 2 of these sections, and there's 3 more to go. And next is my favorite, the synthesize section here. Let me deactivate the smoothing gear icon and go right back there. Now, you've got the display, which can, as I mentioned before, will show you tooltips if you have them activated here, right there, which I like to do, especially when I'm using a new plugin for the first time, or even when I'm not using it for the first time. It's just a great way to get answers quickly. And if you look here, you could choose a waveform. This is where you can start to add the resynthesis type. And I really like this. You can also import your own signal audio file here. You can scroll down for more. I mean, check this out. But remember, it's going to truncate it down to just 1 cycle because that's all it needs to build a character that it has to. Okay, so let's start with shape. This is going to bend and mangle the oscillator to taste. Now notice over here in transform, this is the amount that you're going to add and blend in. I love this graphical user interface. It's an awesome image. Let's take a listen. Again, a little goes a long way with that. Now with the stretch function here, the effect is similar to what's considered a pulse width modulation. Get out a little more. A little bit of a warble there. So it kind of stretches it out and gives it a little bit of a warble with the stretch feature. And of course, Note Shift will add an additional synth line that is fixed. It's a fixed interval above or below the source signal, and it's adjustable in semitones. Doesn't that sound great? Here. And of course, octave is going to blend an octave up or down. And everything here is to taste. And the mix slider, this is important because let's say you don't want, you want to blend between both types of the signal, the original one and what the resynthesize is doing. And don't forget here that the morph part here is going to blend between the pitch correction signal and the resynthesized vocal. And then you can mix it in to taste with the slider. Let's get that going. I just can't get enough of this. It really does exactly what Baby Audio promises to deliver. Going to resynthesize your vocals. And a little does go a long way, as I mentioned before. This could also be used as a subtle effect in your mix. Perhaps you just want to use an aggressive pitch modulation in the pitch area. It does include de-essing and gating, of course, but the real star, I think, is the synthesized section here. And again, look at all the included wavetables that you can choose from. I mean, there are quite a bit here. And here's your import section and your delete. As I mentioned, you can choose from a few different ones. We'll try an example of some of these when we run through some presets in a minute. But let's go to the filter display section. This is kind of self-explanatory if you're familiar with EQs. Here you have the resonance, which adjusts or emphasizes the sound of the cutoff frequency, both for the high pass and the low pass here. Check this out. Bring some low end back in. And in the middle, we've got awesome. I'm going to back the gate down because I think the gate, we left it a little bit too aggressive there. And I don't need the de-esser at all on this one. It's easy as that. Just roll it off. I'm using my control wheel on my mouse to adjust these parameters to taste. Really fast and really easy. I think this section, the filter, can really be an added benefit, especially utilizing automation in your mixes. Okay, so here's what we started with. You and me, reality. And here's where we are so far with Humanoid. You and me, reality. I believe in fantasy. And I'm also running it through the parallel compressor, the iHeart NY2 by Baby Audio, and some crystalline reverb, really just to put it in the mix and give it some more character. And speaking of that, we also have the effects section where you can widen it. Yes, if you're working with a stereo file, this will come in handy. If you're working with a mono file, I don't believe it'll do much. These warble, which applies vibrato. Let's take a listen to that. Yep, definitely applies vibrato. Buffer determines the length of the captured audio when you're utilizing the freeze button here, which can capture and loop an audio signal, put it on hold indefinitely if you want, and you can create kind of like glitchy style effects there. And then, of course, you've got the output slider right here and another gear icon for the output calibration, wet, dry, and input gain. You can see all that right here in the main window. So that's covering most of the features and functions here. Let's run through some presets. Let's go to the other section where my other vocals come in right here.
Feeling good, gonna take a it downtown. Don't lie, turn it up, turn it right around. Make a mark, make a start, make another way. Don't frown, turn around, it's a new day.
So I have that on vocal 2 here, and let me open that up, and you can see that I'm choosing a different interface color for this. So when I know when I'm in the black color of the humanoid interface, I'm utilizing vocal 2 here.
Feeling good, gonna take it downtown. Don't lie, turn it up, turn it right around.
You can see that I'm in the key of D minor, of course, because that's what the song is in. And using presets is a great way to really understand the nature of plugins like this, because you run through some and it'll help educate you, if you will, into learning what some of these features can do. Because this is really a plugin where the whole is greater than its parts. All right, let's run through some presets.
Feeling good, gonna take it downtown.
I'll open up the preset browser right here. Now, apparently there are literally, I think it said literally hundreds of presets here. And you can, of course, create your own and import them, and you have all the functions right here. You can delete preset. You can also randomize, load a random preset. Let's try that right now.
Feeling good, gonna take it downtown. Don't lie, turn it up,
Alice
turn it
in
right
Gaines.
around. Make a
Love
mark,
it.
make a start, make another way.
See that again.
Feeling good, gonna take it downtown. Don't
Now, why do I feel that an option like load a random preset is important? Because you can do so much with these 5 different sections. And if you feel a little overwhelmed or just want to roll the dice, you can do that.
Don't lie, turn it up, turn it right around.
Well,
Make
like
a
that.
mark, make a start, make another way. Don't frown, turn around, it's a new day.
Let's bring that in the mix, actually. I kind of like that.
Feeling good, gonna take it downtown. Don't lie, turn it up, turn it right around. Make a mark, make a start, make another way.
Ooh, I love that.
Turn around, it's a new day. Feeling good, gonna take it downtown. Don't lie, turn it up, turn it right around. Make a mark, make a start, make another way. Don't frown, turn around, it's a new day.
How cool is that? You can also search by name. So if you do have a particular preset, let's say I always use my initial CL when I'm browsing, when I'm creating presets. So I could just type in CL and it would give me all my own presets that I create there. You can also download packs, which is great. These are the factory ones that come with it. And as I said before, there are a lot of included, and you can download more packs, which is great because you can shop and visit, the Baby Audio website to get more, because who doesn't like more? All right, let's take a listen to our whole session here, see where we have taken everything from, and let's listen to where we are at right now. Here's the very beginning, and this is Baby Audio Humanoid. Remember, this is, see, I just got something. I'm glad this happened. We're using the Sassy Talk box, but that preset was set to G major. I'm going to come up here and I'm going to put it in D minor, which is the key that I created this song in. There you go. Real world working experience here, people. So I wrote this in D minor. I've got some electric guitar. And again, my voice right there that's been transformed. Here's the before. And here's with Humanoid. And here comes vocal number 2 with this new preset.
Feeling good, gonna take it downtown. Don't lie, turn it up, turn it right around. Make a mark, make a start, make another way. Don't frown, turn around, it's a new day. Feeling good, gonna take it downtown. Don't lie, turn it up, turn it right around. Make a mark, make a start, make another way. Don't frown, turn around, it's a new day.
And there you go. That is a look into Baby Audio's Humanoid plugin here. It is the next evolution in synthetic vocals. Maybe this could even work on other instrument types like bass guitar or kick drum. It's audio production after all, so have fun with it. All right, my name is Carlo Libertini, and for more information, definitely visit the links below in Baby Audio on their website for more information at any time. Stay busy, stay creative, and thank you for watching, everyone, and let's get humanoid.